Well, hi. This is going to be a very, very easy life for me, but will it be for you? Will you face it? Will you share it? Will you even care? That's what I'd like to know. Do you even care? I need to know. I need to know. Just share and share. I've been watching the news, you know, like all of you, for the past week, and we have seen rumors about Tatay Digong being sick. Where is he? What's going on? And today I see news, black propaganda, about Lini being your possibly taking over the Malacanang. Y'all need to share this and you need to take me seriously. Very serious. Because I'm not somebody that you need to ignore. You need to pay attention to everything I say because I have not lied to you yet. They're wondering where's President Duterte, what's going on, what's happening. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Just let me know if you can hear my words. Can you see me clearly? I'm playing with this stupid camera. And I need your feedback. I need your help. Share and share. Tell everyone pay attention. Yeah, it's nice and clear. Good and clear. So I'm going to share this. And there's a plan happening right now that could possibly put Vice President illegal Lini as your president. A medical mandate to replace President Duterte. It's not a mystery. It's easy to deduct. It's easy to figure out. You just have eyes. You just have to have eyes to see and a mind to think. Do you even think? Do you care? Do you even care? That's the point. You need to let me know if you even care. Because I don't want to see President Duterte go away. Do you? DDS and BBM, wake up. Stop playing games in this Francis Leo Marcos bullshit cockpit of chismis. Norman's in jail. DDS and BBM, wake up. Wake up. Because you could lose President Duterte. Because the Malacanang has been replaced by the DOH. COVID-19. Medical martial law. It's just a coup d'etat. It's happening around the world. People are wondering what's going on. Where's the president? Well, you have to know who the boss is. The boss is the central bank. The boss is the oligarchs. And most of you, your boss is, okay, Ruby. I know you don't need her, but you needed Bong Bong Marcos as your vice president for 4 years, and y'all didn't have the organizational skills to force it to happen because he did win. All of you allowed Kamlek and Smartmatic. All of you. It's your fault Lini is still vice president. It's your fault, BBM and DDS. It's not mine. Time to wake up, people. Because I promise you, this is happening right now. President Duterte is off the scene, and they're already starting the black propaganda to place Lini. I don't even know if 2022 is going to happen because there's a new world order happening also too. COVID-19 is your cashless society, your cryptocurrency, your RFID mark of the beast. You can't hear my voice? Check your microphone. Everybody else can hear. Everybody else can hear. Y'all need to share this. You need to make it worldwide because the stage is set for Lini to take over. President Duterte, they already marking him as ill. Stage 1, whatever. Stress, whatever. You know, the next step is to put Lini in the Malacanang and prepare 110 million people for a vaccine. When your DOH cannot even address the senseless murder of 200 people because of Davoxa. And all of you worship the vaccines, like Fabian. That's a scam. Fabian's a scam. DOH is a scam. COVID-19, they're paying a bounty for deaths, people that die. They're paying a bounty. This video needs to be seen worldwide because it's not a game. Hello, June Pinky. It's not a game. Vice President Lini could be your next president. President Duterte can be forced out of office by the oligarchs. I'm not a liar. I share the truth. The stage is set. While most of you are playing games in United Tolino Warriors, you're playing games, joking, making sarcasm for Francis Leo Marcos. The oligarchs are taking over your freedom. That's what COVID-19 is. Build, build, build is dead. Your economy is dead. The world is shut down because our Father's creation listens to everything the leaders say. You put a mask on to cover your face. You stay in your home locked down, quarantine, when you're supposed to be quarantined only if you're sick, contagious. Most of you don't even have an idea what a virus is. A virus is created in the body. You don't catch it from outside the body. A virus is the body's way of getting rid of cellular damaged tissue. It comes out in mucus and in diarrhea. It's caused by cellular radiation from cell phones, cellular microwave radiation, flu, and cellular tissue. Your immune system is nothing but a garbage disposal system for trash and contaminants and poison in your body. A virus is nothing but RNA, protein. It's like detergent. It cleans the trash out of your system. You need to have good oxygen. You need to have a good attitude. You need to have sunlight, freedom, happiness. And Vice President Lini is just the woman to seal your fate as a slave-based nation. A nation that the oligarchs own. You're a lapdog nation. Okay? You can't argue with me. It's a fact. You're not free. Are you free? You're locked down. Your nation is locked down. Your doctors are labeling natural death as COVID-19. People are making money. Phil Health paid 110 million for a laptop. Come on, people. What's really going on here? I need to know, because I promise you, you're not free. You're part of a worldwide pandemic, the New World Order, and it's happening now. You know, do you think President Duterte would allow the DOH to run the country? No. But when the Malacanang is controlled by the CIA, what does he have other than following directions? Ever since President Duterte went to talk to Putin and embarrassed the Obama administration, that's when ISIS, by the name of Mahuti, funded and organized by the CIA, started to destroy, steal, killing, destroy lives in Marawi. When Tatay Digong landed in the Philippines, he was met by a greeting party of the CIA. We have a new game plan, Mr. President. You're going to listen to us, and you're going to do everything we tell you to do. It's called the coup d'etat. President Duterte told a story. He says, I'm not beholden to the decision of my general to invite the United States to help us with this fight against terrorism. But it happened. Most of our military leaders for years, over 50 years, have been trained at the Pentagon in militaristic things. President Duterte was nervous, wringing his hands. The Malacanang changed. The people around Tatay Digong changed. Even the official spokesmen. Everybody changed around President Duterte. Now, you don't see President Duterte. Now you're starting to see advertisements making people think, wow, okay, Lini can take Tatay Digong's place. It's all about programming you to accept whatever they tell you to do. Lockdown. Quarantine. 15 days, 30 days. All of these abbreviations, acronyms, while your life is controlled by your ignorance. Wow. You know, I told all of you how. I told all of you how to put Bongbong Marcos as the official vice president. You organize and you make it happen. You're the boss. President Duterte is your employee. Stupid. Bongbong Marcos is your duly elected vice president. Stupid. But no, you play games in this cockpit of tissmiss called Facebook. Wow. Look at you now. Build is gone. Everything you knew as freedom has been denied by a fake pandemic. I'm right. I'm 100% right. When the technology companies and the oligarchs started radio over 100 years ago, when they started broadcasting radio frequency, microwave radio frequency all over the world, It created the first pandemic of our recorded age, killing almost 20 million people. You know what the polio virus was caused by? Spraying DDT on children. Stupid. We live in a world where we don't even know what we're eating. We don't know what's in the air we're breathing. And you definitely don't know why the doctors have to practice medicine on you. That's because the Rothschilds, the oligarchs, started the American Medical Association in 1913 when Jekyll Island meeting took place, when they created the Federal Reserve System, when the United States officially became Babylon the Great Empire, Nazi 4.0. The whole world is controlled by three cities: the city of London, the city of Washington, D.C., and the Vatican. And one of you has the nerve to laugh. Bite your tongue, idiot. You think I'm stupid? What are you going to do if I'm right? What are you going to do if I'm telling you the truth? What are you going to do if the oligarchs place Lini as your president because President Duterte has been taken out of commission? What are you going to do? You're not going to do anything because all of cowards. Cowards. Just like you, the one laughing, you're a coward also, you idiot. Stone cold idiot. Most of you don't have the common sense to save your own life. What are you going to do if I'm right? Good, the audio is good. Yep. President Duterte has not been seen for over a week. The rumors are all over the internet. Stage 1 cancer, whatever. You know, the thing is, it's easy to see what the oligarchs are doing if you're not controlled and programmed by the oligarchs and the damn black propaganda television. I'm not controlled by the oligarchs or the damn church or the religions or the politics. I'm controlled by common sense. Common sense. Okay? Right now, all of you Filipino people, you're being prepared for a shock. You're being prepared for President Duterte to be taken out of office and for Lini to take over. Emergency powers. Ay nako, then everything's going to hit the fan. Just like you didn't believe me when I said the INC Philippine Arena was a monument to Baal worship. Babylon. The top of the Philippine Arena is a crown. They plan to sacrifice probably 50,000, 30 to 50,000 people from Luzon to justify the Philippines being one of the first total countries to be forced vaccinated. That is the mark of the beast. Who is the beast? You are. The number of man is 666. The devil has nothing to do with this because the devil is a lie. The devil was created by the Vatican 900 years ago, idiot. Jesus is going to save us. Jesus is not going to save you. You're supposed to save yourself. In the last day, when you take the scales from your eyes and you open your mind and you reason together, you'll do more than Jesus did. The oligarchs and the Jesuits are the ones that created the Pauline doctrine and monotheism. God is not the Father of heaven. Our Father is the Creator. Our Father has no name. Our Father said, I will have no God before me. And what do most of you do? You worship the world. You're beholden to the world. You're beholden to vain repetition, idolatry. Idiots. All of you will allow Lini to be your vice president. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Because you're not organized. You're not disciplined. Your brain is closed and your eyes are shut. Help me. 888. We need more money. We can't work. I don't have any rice. Beggars. It's not just the Philippines, it's the whole world. This is all planned, people. And I'm just giving you some information before it happens. Just like I did for the last earthquake. I predicted the last earthquake 1 week before it happened. You don't care. You don't care. Just like when I showed you and I proved to you that Gonzaga was murdered by the CIA. Gonzaga was the chief of security for President Duterte. Gonzaga was the one that saw the CIA apprehend Tatay Digong and pull him off aside and say, it's a new country. We took over. You should not have talked to President Putin. Oh, by the way, what did Putin say to President Duterte? President Duterte leaned over and said, President Putin, Obama and the United States didn't help us like they said they would to fight this war on drugs. I want to ask you, can you help us? President Putin said, I'll give you anything you need. A country has a leader, but the leader is not strong unless the people are strong. All of you are weak. You're broke. You're sick. You're nervous. You're living in fear. You don't know what the future holds. And I'm here telling you the future. Vice President Lini is being staged and promoted on the mainstream media and social media to be your president. Because in my wise thinking and in my discernment, I can see President Duterte slowly being removed from the Malacanang. I can see President Duterte slowly deteriorating to be put on the mountaintop with honey lit, so he will just pass and not be in the Malacanang anymore. Medical reasons. You see, the oligarchs cannot kill President Duterte because it would be obvious to over 40 or 50 million diehard Duterte supporters. Because all of you remember President Duterte telling the world, if I am killed, the CIA did it. That's the same time he was cursing the Pope Francis, the pedophile child trafficker. That's when he was cursing the gay baklak Obama, married to the transgender Michael. They call her Michelle. That's when President Duterte was cursing the oligarchs, telling you about the stupid God. That's when the truth was around the world, and President Duterte was even being interviewed by Al Jazeera and CNN. That's back when I was popular too. That's when I made worldwide notoriety with that video. President Duterte, a man of no bullshit. That's why when I explained to the Western-minded idiots in the world just what EJK was and what it was not. That's when I explained how the Aquino administration did not even provide defense attorneys to the PNP that went to court fighting the drug lords. The LP has never fought drugs and pork barrel because the LP is narco-political and pork barrel driven. Ask Boy Murata with Drillian. Drillian deserves to be in jail, but Drillian has money and an attorney. How dare Sir Boy Murata expose Drillian and his criminality? How dare people like me and Sir Manuel Boy Murata expose the fact that Lini's husband in that plane crash, or should I say that plane landing softly in the water? Do you know that Vice President Lini's husband was a good man? Vice President Lini's husband was on an oversight committee. He knew everything about the evil, about the narco drug activity. Don't you find it funny and strange that Lini was photographed with some of the most notorious drug lords in the Philippines? Remember that big, tall mafia? Huh? Lini holding arm in arm? When are you people gonna wake up? When are all of you going to start living by the power of your heart and your courage instead of the power of your kili? I want to know. I'm just curious. I think you deserve to know the truth about yourself. Who are you? Are you a nation of cowards that lack discipline? Are you a nation of idiots? Yes, you are. A nation of idiots. Because you allowed 4 years to go by, and you didn't do a damn thing about Lini. You didn't do a damn thing about Smartmatic. The biggest thing you did in 4 years is argue about if Francis Leo Marcos is real or not. And we proved that he was a lie. Bunch of idiots. You see how gullible and stupid people are? All of you would support a lie and defend and fight for a lie because all of you are liars. You're plastic. Anything for your children and your country, for Maharlika, do it now. Open your eyes, open your mind, and remember, kababayan, Team Pagabago, remember how you elected President Duterte and Bongbong Marcos. Remember how millions of you supported that traitor, Alan Peter Cayetano. Most of you still support that yellow tard. Learn from your mistakes, kababayan. Brothers and sisters, find your foothold. Find your strength. Find your courage and fight back. Be men and women of truth. Take off your damn mask. Contact the DOH and say, what happened to the investigation on Davaxa, gago? Contact the Malacanang. Contact all of your news, all of your public leaders and say, the game is over. Stop the complete destruction of Maharlika. Stop the political assassination of President Duterte just for the purpose of putting Lini as your president. Because I promise you, if Lini is your president, you will not have an election in 2022. You're going to have a dictatorship, a new world order. Your population will drop from 112 million roughly to about 50 million. That's the agenda of the United Nations. That's the agenda of every goddamn church on earth. Follow the leader. Coronavirus is your death certificate. If you believe and follow all the lies, if you live in fear, if you deny your freedom, you're just going to stand in line like a sheep and you're going to get the mark of the beast. Because you are the beast. Most of you don't care. You're religious. You don't care. You only care about denying your truth, denying your freedom, and living your lie. The rumor was started over a week ago that President Duterte was sick. They had a little discussion about it, stage 1, whatever. I'm not going to give that name any glory. You know that name, cancer? Now you're watching the mainstream media and the black propaganda and online start to build the image and the possibility of Vice President Lini taking over the Malacanang. Why? Because of the high probability of President Duterte being sick and not being able to fulfill his obligation as president to the Philippines and his people. You can tell everybody you heard it from me first. I'm not proud to tell you that I'm not lying. I'm giving you the honest truth. The stage is set. You're going to accept it. You're going to allow it to happen because you allowed 4 years to go by and you did not fight. You did not fight to get rid of Vice President Lini. But you sure did fight to prove a point about Francis Leo Marcos or Toledo Warriors or whatever the hell you're fighting for in this cockpit of tissmiss. You're divided and conquered. Your attention span is owned by the media. Tell lie vision. Tell a lie for your vision. Programming. Human programming. Follow the leader. Lockdown. How many months now? How many people died of natural causes? Don't you know that year round, every year, over 500,000 people, over 500,000 people worldwide die from the flu? Every year. Did you hear anything about influenza, the flu, during this COVID-19 pandemic? Did you? Why do you hear things like they're making money with COVID-19 patients? Why do you hear rumors like my father died from natural causes, but they labeled it COVID-19? Why do you hear the woman online with her video saying her husband was killed in an accident and they asked her to label the death COVID-19 because if they did that, they could earn money and pay for the burial, and the man did not have COVID-19? Why do you hear test kits actually giving people COVID-19? It's called false positives. Why did the president of Zimbabwe, that African nation, Africa's a continent, you bunch of idiots. Zimbabwe is a country in Africa. The president was wise. He took a shipment of test kits from the CDC in the United States and he tested a mango. The mango had COVID-19. He tested a goat The goat had COVID-19. He tested some mud and some dirt. It had COVID-19. Why are thousands and thousands of doctors and nurses around the world telling the truth about viruses and vaccines, and the governments of the world are shutting their mouth? Because people allow it. People like you, cowards, chicken shit cowards. You would rather go to church and worship Jesus like he's God, drink his blood and eat his body like a bunch of devil worshippers. Jesus came to destroy the church, idiot. Jesus came to destroy the Bible, idiot. Jesus came to tell you that your divinity is in you. The Father is in you. So come together, like-minded, one accord. But it's too late. You're not going to follow directions. You're not going to heed the warnings of a wise person. You're too drunk in your ignorance. So a man like me, when I tell you Vice President Lini could be your next president, you better listen to me. And you better start speaking life to President Duterte. You better start speaking health and long-term service. Because the oligarchs cannot kill you unless you allow them to with your ignorance. The oligarchs will always tell you what they're going to do before they do it. That's my expertise. I know how to discern what the oligarchs are putting before your eyes. In the last week, I witnessed a rumor about President Duterte having cancer. President Duterte being sick. And yesterday and today, I witnessed a public information campaign promoting the image of Vice President Lini as your president under the Emergency Powers Act of your Constitution in the event that President Duterte would be removed from office because of health reasons. Remember, the oligarchs will not kill President Duterte because President Duterte already exposed that potential. If President Duterte would have kept his mouth shut, if President Duterte would have never told the world, if I get killed, the CIA did it, he would be dead already. So would Sarah and Paulo. But because President Duterte was wise enough to establish his life insurance policy called the Truth and Information, the oligarchs will force President Duterte out of office by his health, putting him into perpetual rest on the mountain with honey lit. President Duterte would trade his dignity and his service to you to save his people and his family, and allow Vice President Lini, the great fake, to be your president in lieu of his sickness. I'm not stupid. It's right there before your eyes, but most of you don't care to see. Most of you, you're too busy tissmiss. You're too busy being gago. You're too busy wasting 4 years of your life because you didn't have the ability to discern the truth from a lie. You're too busy fighting your fellow man when you're not even fighting the demons in your own life, your own personal demons. Religion, hypocrisy, idolatry, lack of discipline, judgment, hatred, lust, greed, being lazy, I remember 1972. Ferdinand Marcos gave a speech, his first speech for martial law. The people of the Philippines were hungry, starving, begging the Malacanang for assistance. What did Ferdinand Marcos, my hero, tell his people? He said, "You're hungry? Grow your own food." Wow! What a forced reality for a lazy Western brain nation of people. A nation of people that's so beholden to their American heroes that slaughtered 3 million of your people under General Smith. You don't give a damn. You don't care about Maharlika. You don't care about the truth. You don't care about your children, dignity, or honor. All you care about is being a lazy coward. Because that's what most people are. Most Muslims and Christians are lazy cowards. Because you believe the lie given to you by the oligarchs. Game's over, people. Did you know that the patron saint of plagues and pandemics for the Catholic Church, you know what her name is? Saint Corona. Look it up. Do you know when the SS marched people to the internment camps, or should I say the incinerator? Do you know they were going to wearing a mask on their face? They were being quarantined because of a pandemic. But instead, they were burned. Almost 6 million. Same game, same lies, same dumb, stupid humans. Cowards. I love all of you. I have Malay blood racing through my veins. I will claim Maharlika for all of you. But will you claim Maharlika for yourself? Will you claim health for President Duterte? Will you expose the plans of the oligarchs? Will you discipline yourselves to be Team Pagabago again? Remember Moko Usan? Team Pagabago. Kababayan, what happened to your power and your unity? You changed the world when you elected President Duterte and Bongbong Marcos. But you settled for your own ignorance and slavery. Duterte walked into Malacanang because you're too damn lazy to change your life, grow your own food, and be Maharlikans. You're too beholden to your Western mindset and your religiosity. The game's over. Okay, it's exposed. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to help me speak for your nation? Are you going to help me to protect your president? Will you force Lini out of office? Because you know damn good and well Bongbong Marcos is your real vice president. Or will you just say, Sir John, there's nothing we can do. We're powerless. We don't have any balls. We're just stupid Filipinos, Sir John. Or will you rise up and be Maharlikans? Kababayan, I just insulted the hell out of you. Wake up. Redeem yourself. Ay nako. I'm not angry. I'm just telling the truth. How long will it take to put Lini in office? 3 days. Maybe a week. because most of you are not. You're not going to listen to what I say. You don't give a shit about what I say, but you're going to remember what I said when it happens, just like that fucking earthquake that shook your ass. Now, for all of you scientists and you preachers and religious idiots in the world, fuck you. For all you politicians in the world getting rich, fuck you. I serve the Father in heaven, the Father in my heart. I have honor. I have dignity. I'm not a liar. I'm not a coward. I'm not stupid. I'm not a slave. I don't do. I fight for those who don't know how to fight for themselves. And I insult the hell out of people who think they're in right standing with the truth and honor. Because not one of you is doing the right thing. Not one of you. Because you cannot discern the truth from a lie. But you sure do waste about average 5 hours a day. Like this on Facebook with your tissmiss, being gago, arguing with each other, arguing about FLM, United Toledo Warriors, Renegade, official Toledo Warriors, DDS, BBM supporting FLM, FLM, the Eagle of the North. Oh, Hanako, some of you idiots even had the nerve to say that Amy Marcos was not the daughter of Ferdinand. Bunch of disrespectful idiots. But I'm talking about a nation of people that still believes that money and gold is going to save their ass. The last will and testament of Ferdinand Marcos. Dumb idiots. The only thing that's going to save you is your birthright. The only thing that's going to save you is the truth, to set you free from this lie, this 2,000-year lie we've been living. Our Father lives in our heart, idiot. Not in the clouds, you dumbass. Our Father has never killed anyone. Our Father has never judged anyone, stupid. There's nothing to fear about our Father. Our Father is perpetual love and creation. We are the evil. We are the beast, gago. We're the idiots that drink the blood and eat the body of Jesus. Jesus exposed the testament of the church. Jesus exposed the church. He exposed blood and flesh and human and animal sacrifice. Jesus did. Jesus told you to come together as humans. Jesus told you not to do business with Caesar. Jesus told you not to be in this world beholding to the world. Not to be vainly repetitious and idolatry driven. But all of you do everything opposite what Jesus told you to do. And today, if Barabbas and Jesus was on the stage, and Pontius Pilate told all of you, choose today who you're going to crucify and who you're going to allow to go free. Every one of you would allow Barabbas to go free. And you would crucify Jesus. Share na share. President Duterte is in danger, idiot. Why? Because the ever-knowing, all-powerful overlords called the oligarchs, they want to place Lini as your president. And they want to give you all a good RFID chip, Mark of the beast vaccine. Because the Philippines is really the Garden of Eden. Maharlika is the creation of our Father. The Bible is mostly a lie, dumb idiot. King David never existed. King Solomon never existed. The kingdom of Ophir never existed. But Maharlika will always exist. And kababayan, you're the chosen people. You're marked with the M on your hand, remember? The millennials. Who's going to bring in the millennial reign? I will. Will you? Two men working in the field in the book of Isaiah. One disappears in the twinkling of an eye. To be in the clouds with the Father? Stupid ass. The Father's not going to be in the clouds. Everything you've been taught is backwards. The purge, Armageddon, you know what it really means? Exposing the truth with a bright light. It's not a goddamn thing to do about the judgment. You're not going to be judged by the Father in heaven. You're going to be judged by your sin, by your karma, by your seed time and harvest, stupid ass. There's no book of life, but there's a book of your life, and you're the only one that can save you. Jesus told you how to do it. So let's get busy. Vice President Lini does not have the right to be in the Malacañang. President Duterte has all the right for us to bless him with our wise decision to get some courage and stand up and be the boss. Because he will do this if you stand up and be accountable. President Duterte would get a lot of strength and a lot of energy if his nation would stand up and be kababayan like they were for the election. Only the truth will set you free. Now, not one of you can argue with me. Not one of you can call me a liar. Because, God damn it, I'm right.